In this video, we will discuss about if statement, if-else statement, and if-else letter statement. If in Java are statements that can be used to control the flow of Java code. It executes the if block if condition is true. Here is the syntax. If condition, this is the condition to control, and here is the code to be executed. And let's see the example. For example, you are asked to write a program to check if a number is a positive number. Expected output is as follows. Run your Eclipse. As you run your Eclipse, you will see the welcome message. You can close it. Now go to File and then click New Java Project. Give the name. Say, for example, if statement as the name here, and then we click Finish. You may ignore it for now. Under SRC, right-click and then New Package. Give the package name. For example, here I use the same name as the project name, and then I click Finish. Again, I click Plus and then give the name. Maybe I will write simple if. Don't forget to tick public static void main and then Finish. Now here is how it looks like. So we have a program with class simple if under package if statement, and then we have one main method. Inside the braces is the place where we write our comment or the program. For our case, we are asked to make a program that can check if a number is a positive number or not. So at first, you will need system.out, and then we ask the user to enter a number. To ask an input from user, then you will need scanner. So here, we create the object for the scanner. And then to use the scanner, we need to import library. Once we have it, now we can ask the input from the user. Since we are asking for a number, we can declare it as integer. Say number, we use here in next integer. Since we are asking for integer input, now it's time for us to check if the number inputted by user is a positive number. To check if a number is a positive, then we need to compare it if it's bigger than 0. Then we type if number bigger than 0, it means positive. We can write sys out. We can type number is positive and done. Now let's see the result. We run it there. Here is the result. Enter a number, say I enter 7, and then it says here 7 is positive. The second if we will see is Java if-else statement. So Java if-else statement also tests the condition. It executes the if block if condition is true. Otherwise, else block is executed. Here is the syntax. So we check the condition. If it's true, then this code will be executed. Otherwise, this code will be executed. So we will modify our previous program with else. Else here meaning if the number is not greater than 0, then number is negative. Let's see the output. We ask for an input, say for example -3, and then -3 is negative. So we have two options. Let's see the third if. Here is the last Java if, which is Java if-else later statement. So Java if-else later statement execute one condition from multiple statements. Here we can have more than two ifs. So if the first condition fulfilled, then execute the code or program between the braces. Otherwise, we check the second condition. Again, if this is fulfilled or true, then we execute the program between the braces. Otherwise, we check the third condition and so on. Let's see an example. Write a program with expected output. You are asked to enter two numbers, number 1, number 2. And then if number 1 is bigger than 2, tell that number 1 is bigger than 2. Otherwise, check again. If number 2 is bigger than number 1, then tell number 2 is bigger than number 1. Otherwise, maybe they are the same number. Then tell they are the same number. So we will continue our next example. At first, we will ask the user to enter a number, and then we will hold it in one variable, say num1. Remember, to get an input from user, then we need to use scanner. And to be able to use scanner, we need to import Java util scanner. So here, our input is held under under this object in. So to hold the number 1, we need in dot next integer because our number is integer. We ask the user again to enter the second number. Enter second number. Maybe to make it nice, we put like that. And then here will be number 2. To know whether the number is bigger than or less than, we need to compare it. So we use if num1 bigger than num2, then we type that is bigger than num2. If not, it means we check again. We will just copy this, else it means we check again. If num2 bigger than num1, then we will tell that num2 is bigger than num1. Otherwise, the third possibility, num1 is equal to num2. And then we check the condition. If we check both input, if number 1 is bigger than number 2, then we tell that num1 is bigger than num2. If num2 is bigger than num1, then we tell that num2 is bigger than num1. Otherwise, if this one is wrong, then the third one will be executed, which is num1 equal to num2. Now let's run the program. Ask to enter the first number, say 60. Ask to enter the second number, then 60. Then it says that 60 is equal to 60. The same thing if we give a different number, 89 and then 9, then 89 is bigger than 9.
If you learned something from this video, please subscribe and like for more videos. Thanks for watching.